This question has been sent in by quite a few different students today, so I thought it'd be a good idea to record you an explanation around breaking down this question and post it up here for all of you to learn from. The answer supplied for this question is 3.125 milligrams. If we take the units that they want the answer in there and we break down what it is that the question's asking us to calculate, it's saying question mark in the unit of milligrams. From the question I would extract out what the statement is, what does it actually want. So it's saying how many milligrams of our drug is there in a 50-gram tube of this ointment of this strength. That's what the question is saying. So if I was to write that out, it would be question mark milligrams of my drug. So if I write drug D there in 50 grams of our strength of product, 0.00625%. And this 0.00625% is referring to this 50 gram. That's what it's saying is the strength of that 50 gram tube. What we can do is we can take the strength of this tube and we can say, hold on, 0.00625%. Anything as a percent of a cream means weight in weight. So that means we've got 0.00625 grams in 100 grams. And again, what that's referring to is how much drug there is in the total cream. So I'm going to write this out to show you just on the top as headers. And then you can say underneath it, okay, if I've got a 50 gram tube over here on the right, question mark, how many grams of active drug are there going to be in there? Well, you can see that on the right, you can divide 100 grams by 2 to get to 50 grams. So all you have to do is divide your left-hand side by 2, the amount of drug in, because it's proportional sets. Whatever you do here, which is I'm dividing it by 2, you must do the same to the other side of the statement in order to keep it equal. So I'm going to divide 0.00625 on my calculator by 2, and that gives me an answer of 0.003125 grams. So that's how many grams of drug I've got inside this 50 gram tube over here. Now the question wants my answer in milligrams, so I need to times this by 1,000 to convert this to milligrams, because there's 1,000 milligrams in a gram. So if on your calculator, if you press times 1,000, you get 3.125 milligrams. And the answer is to 3 decimal places, which we're already in, which is correct. I think where some students may have got confused in a question like this is with the red herring. The red herring is what, as tutors, what we refer to as part of the calculation question that is there but not carrying any relevance, and sometimes throws a student off. And it's this bit here, the 1 in 4 dilution part. This Cinelar 1 in 4 dilution is the name of the actual cream or ointment. That's the name of it. It's not saying that anything for you to do with it. The reason being because actually what I can do is show you here that Cinelar comes as a 0.025% strength cream. So in practice in the NHS, we have a 0.025%. And then the same company make a 1 in 4 dilution version, which is the one in this scenario question that they gave you here. And if you take the original cream and you were to divide it by 4, so if you were to take that strength there, 0.025%, and divide it by 4, because that's what 1 in 4 means, it's been divided by 4 as that strength. So on your calculator, type in 0.025 divided by 4, you actually get 0.00625%, which is the 1 in 4 dilution. The name was given to Cinelar 1 in 4 because what they actually did was they took the original cream strength here, 0.025%, and they diluted it 4 times to make this new strength here, and they called it Cinelar 1 in 4 dilution. So I think maybe the confusion has come in that students haven't realised that, hold on, the question is referring to this cream as 1 in 4 dilution. Doesn't mean you have to dilute it 1 in 4. They've already given you the strength here, 0.00625%. So hopefully this has explained the methodology behind this question for you. I hope you found today's training video useful. Please give a like and subscribe to the teaching channel so that I know that you're here and you're watching it and you're enjoying it. And in that case, I can then make some more of these great training videos for you. Also, share this video with any of your fellow colleagues or students who may find it useful.